Look at that.
Oh wow! Australia's tallest dam wall.
And it looks like classic 1950s tech. I'm not sure I'm going to be going on that. 2,200 years old.
Oh my god! It is so full. Mighty Derwent River.
Look out, they're right behind me.
This is a much easier drive than the other way. Look out for the wallaby on the port side that's running along. In fact, next door, there's two of them. Little baby one. Oh, nice view of the dam.
Oh wow! Bees!
More bees.
Good morning, bees. I didn't see no flowers out here.
I guess there is somewhere.
Oh, there's the gate.
Different go.
Yeah, just the top. Do we want to air up?
We're thinking we might air up here, Mick. We just hit the tar.
Such a stunning part of the world.
Look at that.
Bitumen bones.
As we were driving through the Sentinel Range, we came across this amazing sculpture. It's called Bitumen Bones by Alex Miles. As you can see, there's two main parts. The bottom part, which looks like white concrete, the big wedge, represents the weather-bleached bones. And framing the view, the black wings at the top of it represents the forest ravens. As part of this sculpture, there's a poem by Sarah Day called Wombat, and it's her interpretation of a wombat, and it goes on to talk about wombat being roadkill. So I think it's a perfect marriage of this poem and the raven representing the wildlife in the area.
Oh wow!
Good on you, Ted.
Wow. I just thought,
I assume the toilet's here. Yeah, it looks like a toilet blocky thing, doesn't it? Yeah, right there. This is Ted's Beach on the Gordon Dam. It's not a bad little campsite, I guess, if you don't mind camping on hard-packed soil. And there's toilets and showers here, right there. Come on this way, I might as well look. Oh, shortcut, shortcuts. Photo op.
Here we are at the Gordon Dam. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
We've got the name right this time. Here we are at the Gordon Dam. It's lovely. We're standing at the little lookout, Australia's tallest dam wall. And let me tell you, my legs are a bit jelly-like standing here. There's also a cable car that does go down over that edge. Not sure I'd want to be on it.
No.
And if you're feeling brave, you can walk down the stairs. This is the second section that goes over to the dam wall. It goes around. It's amazing to see. There's also, over there in about the middle, a set of stairs that goes down. Not sure I can do that. And over here on the wall, you may be able to see it. There's a couple of entryways and exits, I'm going to say, for other walking areas. Not sure if you're allowed to go there, but wow.
Well, we've made it to the Gordon Dam, which you can see behind me here. And if you don't know this, I'm a little bit afraid of heights as I get older. And it's a really bloody long way down there. But it's an amazing construction. And if you go over the edge, Clarissa, you can actually see the track that the cable car goes down. The cable car's up here behind us. We'll see if we can get some photos later. And it goes all the way down the bottom. And there's also a staircase you can take down all the way to the bottom and then do the walk, which I assume goes off into the wilderness somewhere.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that. We've got jelly legs.
Yeah, we're not good with heights.
But it's amazing.
There's some people walking up. I'm just below where we were filming before, and this is the cable car that goes down the face of the dam. And it looks like classic 1950s tech. I'm not sure I'm going to be going on that. This is a view looking back up the lake, and as I pan across here, you can actually see the curvature of the dam, which is actually quite remarkable. Didn't look like that from the other side. Clean that cruiser is. This is an old human pine they have at the lodges here, and there's near the information centre, and it actually shows you how old this tree is. 2200 years old. So Chris is still in there?
Hey, permitting.
So I guess she just got honey then.
And a cardi apparently.
That girl does love to shop.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, the sign even says we're going the correct way.
Oh, that's nice. Like a little community campsite thing, is it?
Oh my god. It is so full. Beautiful.
There's a dude on the bridge. Oh, it's got a footpath of sorts. Wow, this bridge has like an overtaking bit in the middle of it.
boating or canoeing in the canal is there for a reason.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with how attractive the water looks.
Yeah, nah.
It's a big pipe.
Big river of water.
I'm thinking it's a power station somewhere. Out of it. What's that? So, what the hell?
It's a power station. It's a power station just around the corner. Hey, look at all those pipes coming down the hill, Claire.
And the wires. The Nye River.
Maybe they're like water slides. Hydro Tasmania. Wow. The Nye or Neve River?
Neve, I think. See, when I was a kid, I remember going through on tours through power stations, but you can't do it anymore.
Pipes go right up the hill.
I guess the water's coming down.
Yeah, it
into
goes for like
Yeah.
forever up there.
Yeah, it drops down into the power station.
Mighty Derwent River.
Here we are, behind the scenes on where to now, and we're approaching the Franklin River. For those of you who know the history, you'll know how important this was in the green movement and in protecting our wildlife and heritage here in Australia. I'm speaking like this because it's pretty important, so pay attention. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon.
Sounding a bit creaky, Claire. Are these ropes meant to be frayed like this?
Do you want to go next week?
I'm good to go fast.
Fast.
Fast means it's guaranteed not to fail.
I got visions of Indiana Jones.
Live from the Franklin River. Claire's just crossed it. Glenn's up next. Where to now, Glenn?
Here we go, over there.
Over there. Let's go. Do 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 do. Yep, he is 5. Woo!
Crossing the Franklin River.
Do you want to go next, Mick?
There you go next.
Mine will be more sturdy. This is Clarissa Cam. Here we go. Oh, how lovely is that? It's not very wide. Wow.
can imagine they have a huge amount of water flowing through here. And here's Mick, dueling cameras waiting his turn. Behind the scenes Mick.
This is what happens behind the scenes.
You made it, Claire! You too, Glenn.
It was never a given.
G'day everyone, it's Mick here behind the scenes. We are crossing the Franklin River right now on the Frenchman's Cap walk. There's a suspension bridge. I have to tell you, it's pretty wobbly. It's not a lot of fun trying to do this and talk at the same time, but I'm going to do it anyway. So as I've mentioned, Franklin River, pretty important, really helped the conservation movement in Australia and preserve a whole bunch of wildlife. So it's there for us to sort of check out later. As you can see, there it is behind me. Having a good time. Today's been an epic trip. We'll talk to you again soon. G'day, it's Mick here behind the scenes again on Where To Now. And right now we're just in a bit of a holding pattern. We've got the crossing of the Franklin River, one person at a time on the suspension bridge. It's pretty crazy. I've already walked across it. I don't know why I'm not getting some sort of payment for action, stunt movements and that type of stuff. It's pretty hairy out there, but look, it's good fun. Talk to you later.
Look out, they're right behind me.
Prepare to meet Kali in hell. Oh!
I'm in the wrong movie.
Thanks, Indiana Mick.
This drive into Queenstown is almost surreal. It's quite hard to tear your gaze away from the landscape, although I'm not sure Glenn's so keen as sitting at the passenger at the moment with this pretty steep drop off and all these windy curves. The zigzag road we're on takes us down into the city and we'll have to navigate more than 90 turns to get from the top to the bottom. Queenstown is surrounded by the scars of its rugged mining history. Logging and copper mining in the early 1900s has left Queenstown's surroundings bare, colourful and beautiful. Unfortunately, the land is incapable of healing as logging pulled roots out of the hills and mine chemicals have infiltrated the soil. What's left is like a man-made moonscape. The coloured conglomerate also makes Queenstown's hills and mountains sparkle with brilliance. It's both beautiful and devastating to see.
Hello. Money. Big bargain bottle shop.
And we are turning left again.
Left again, just a bit of alright. I can do water.
I guess that's right about.
We're staying up there.
Yeah.
I can see where we're staying.
Here we are in Strahan after a day's travel. We've driven all the way up from the Gordon Dam basically, and we're in Strahan tonight, and we're about to go out and have some dinner. We're all pretty tired, but you know, anything could happen from here.
Strahan is a beautiful little village, nice and small, lots of interesting things to do. A quick tip to you is if you know you're coming to stay, I strongly advise that you book somewhere for dinner. At the time we were here in March, it was so busy, peak tourist season, and we struggled to get somewhere for dinner. Nonetheless, it was yummy. And also, if you want to do the cruises, which leave early in the morning, again, we strongly suggest to book. It was fully booked at the time we were there.